You know what, I love this club, even though it's a grand opening, it's one of those really old venues, and it's hard to find old clubs with a lot of soul. There's like stories in the ceiling and in the walls, you know. All these new glitzy clubs don't have the kind of vibe. You know, and it's what the whole Cycles concept was about, is having that really long warm-up. You know, and it's a lot like sex. It's like you can't just jump on her and rip her bra off right away. Like you have to kind of caress it slowly. And you know, as people are coming into the club, they don't want to hear drum rolls. They don't want to see strobe lights. They want to kind of find their spot, find their friends, have a couple of drinks. And you got to have music that matches that. You can't play your biggest records early in the night. So you sort of have that first, in an 8-hour set or even a 3-hour night, that first hour, half hour will be to create the atmosphere. Then you start to get into the hits, you tease them a bit, and you can't play the hits too early because then the rest of the night becomes boring, and you can't play the end of the night stuff in the middle because it's too flat, soft. So programming is everything. Programming at the end of the day, I would rather hear a DJ that doesn't mix at all, that plays the right records at the right time in the right order, than a guy who can mix really well but plays the wrong records. If the music isn't good, it's not in the right order, I don't care how well you mix or EQ or all that. It's all bullshit at the end of the day. If you can't play the right records at the right time for the crowd, I mean, that's programming, that's everything. That's how John Digweed's made a career, you know, and Sasha, guys who don't have a lot of like flair, but they just know exactly what to play and when to play it. You know, they don't need the whole sideshow. They don't need to wear a big mouse head. No offense. Dead Mouse is a good friend of mine, Joel, if you see this. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a different kind of DJing. I'm thinking it's more old school where you really focus on the programming and focus on a long set. The album will go on rebrand, and it's going to come out through Armada probably the end of the summer, if not the end of the year. I mean, I've been saying that for 2 years, but now we're actually finally getting it going. And then Cycles will come out. It'll be another double CD. It'll be Cycles Part 2. It'll come out on Armada in the middle of the summer. Thank you. Thank you, Alana. See you next time.
I know